Greetings, Oitlins, and greetings, lambs. This is your speaker, Truman Kesey, Pahana's helper. Today's topic is the second bit of two in the series about how we must prepare for the aftermath of the end times by creating the replacement culture for the end of the age. Uralda, that's W-R for Ur, which means utmost, and Alda means old, in the prototype of the language that we call English, is our word that means the oldest one, same as the Almighty, the highest one, our highest power, breath giver, and breath dweller. Let's address an appeal to Uralda. What do you say? Here it goes. Let the hearing of this videograph evoke in us to surrender to the will of the Holiest One and to enact His will in love and for us to enact His will in love of Him. On with the show. I'm going to read to you the second half of the article, which is linked below. Oops, I wasn't prepared. Go scroll down past Jim Morrison. How do we get through it without scathe? How do we get through the end times, the end of the old order of the cosmos? The best way through the disintegration to get to the other side is to create something new. The way that creating is done is not to create a fully blown society, but a chrysalis. What is a chrysalis? A chrysalis is a pod that protects a life form while the organism is transformed from one form into a new form. Then I have a video of showing a chrysalis and the transformation therefrom. What do we do? That's on the page that I'm reading from. What, and which ought to be linked below, depending on which sharing site you're listening to. What do we do in our chrysalis? Strategies for growth within our chrysalis are 3. 1. Self-sufficiency. 2. Networking for strength. And 3. Boundaries, economic and social boundaries. We supply all of our needs. Self-sufficiency means that we needn't trade with outside groups nor corporations. Some powerful groups may not like for us to keep boundaries. They may attack us. That is when the might of the network protects us against them. Form a local unit. A local unit or network is like a chrysalis. Someday our society will be mature. Then it will be no longer a chrysalis. We call our yokel... this was more than what it appears. Little Abner was in the front pages of funny papers when I was growing up, and those were hillbillies, and their name was Yoakum, and they were yokels, and I kind of admire them because the lifestyle that they betoken has quite a few elements of self-sufficiency in it. So we call our yokel unit a brick, for it will not always be a chrysalis. And it's part of an edifice. 7 to 12 families form our brick. Our brick is based upon a particular interest or cause. Meaning, if you want to start a brick, maybe one neighborhood will start their brick based on art. You might start yours based on hunting. Somebody else might start it based on some social issue or something like that. So here are some examples: art, bushcraft, homesteading, re-ruralizing, or emergency preparedness. Any one of those could be the common interests shared by the families, the 7 to 12 families forming a brick. Learn more. If you want to learn more about how to participate and how you will benefit, then help me to bring you together with the best resources for you by answering the questions in the box. Then I have a survey. So actually, if you want to find out more, go to the end, scroll down to the bottom of my short bio on a link which ought to be in the description, or which you can get from this here nicely drawn writing. There's no L in Kesey. Thank you for attending, and I'll see you on the next one.